A lot of times you wait until you have a big problem. Like you're gonna wait until your horse steps on you or kicks you or you can't get them in the trailer. And I'm gonna tell you that spending the time with this simple exercise is gonna make a big difference. So if you're new to groundwork, if you need help developing your groundwork skills, definitely check out my Groundwork Essentials Masterclass. Hello everyone, I'm Amelia. Today I'm going to talk about how to lead your horse. You may be thinking, Amelia, I already know how to lead my horse, so I don't need to watch this video. But I'm going to tell you that there is a lot more detail that you need to start paying attention to when it comes to leading your horse, particularly if you have trouble with trailer loading your horse, if you have trouble controlling your horse at a horse show, or even if you just find under saddle that your horse isn't responsive enough to going and stopping. Paying attention to the way that your horse leads on the ground is really, really important. I also want to invite you to join my Groundwork Essentials course, where I teach you step by step all the skills that you need to develop trust and communication with your horse on the ground. We all spend a lot of time with our horses on the ground, and so it's really important that we're thinking about teaching our horses to be paying attention and responsive on the ground so that when we get in a difficult situation or when we get on them, they're ready to listen. So this is Luigi here, and what I'm going to show you is how I work on getting him leading with me. So what I want from my horses is that they're following my body language to go forward, to go faster, to stop, and then also to back up. So I'm going to start by just leading my hand forward and walking forward. And that was an okay response. I liked that he came forward without me actually having to tug on him. So let me stop. My cue to get him to go forward is that I kind of lean my body forward, lead my hand forward, and start walking forward. If he doesn't follow that cue, then I can come behind and give him a little tap with the tail of my lead rope. Make sure if you do that you tap your horse behind where your leg would be. And then if I stop moving my feet and raise my left hand, I want him to stop. So try this next time you're leading your horse. I call this moonwalking. What I want you to do is I want you to practice some transitions: walk, halt, walk, rein back. So walk, walk, halt, rein back, walk, halt, rein back, walk, halt, rein back. Good boy. And then pet your horse. So give that a try. What you're going to find is that your horse is not this responsive. You're going to find that when you stop, your horse may just keep walking past you. You may find that when you walk forward, your horse is dragging behind you and you're having to pull them forward. And the reason that this is so important is twofold. One is that whenever I am with my horse, I want to be the leader and I want them paying attention and listening to me. This is super important because when you get into a difficult situation, like you're trying to get your horse into a trailer, or you're at a horse show, or your horse gets scared, it's really important that they are paying attention to you at all times. And a lot of the times we get lazy, like we're leading our horses, we're talking on the phone, we're letting them drag us over to the grass. We're just not aware of these little signals that our horse is giving us that they're not really paying attention. So let me give you a few tips to help. First of all is just start practicing it a little bit every single day. It's not like you need to do it for 10 minutes. It's just like when you lead your horse from the stall to the cross ties to get them ready. Practice stopping, practice backing up. Then really think about being clear with your cues. So lead forward. If your horse doesn't go, give him a little tap. Good boy. And make sure that you can walk quickly forward and even get your horse to jog forward. So I want to be able to walk quickly forward and get my horse to jog forward. Pay attention to your horse's expression. So I don't particularly love his expression. You could see how he kind of like pinned his ears a little back when I was making him go forward. And to be honest, I'm not surprised. Luigi is a horse who he can be like a little bit more of a dominant horse. And sometimes when I'm riding him, he's not responsive enough to the forward driving aids. So he doesn't always want to react to my leg. So this is a good thing to practice with him. Now, when you stop your horse, it's really important that your horse stays out of your space. So I have another video where I talk about my space bubble, but I want him to stay away from me. I don't want him to come right on top of me. If you find your horse coming on top of you, what you can do is raise your hand. You can either raise your right hand or your left hand. If your horse is turning in front of you, you probably raise your left hand and put a little energy in that rope to just get them to back away from you. You can see how when I put that energy there towards him and I was sending my body language towards him, he was backing away. Good boy. Good boy. But it's extremely important that you can get your horse to back up, not only because you have to do it in a dressage test, but also because it is a form of submission. And if you put your horse in a 2-horse trailer, you have to back them out of the trailer. When I was working as a working student for Buck Branham and sister-in-law, we had someone bring us a horse in training in a 2-horse straight load, and the horse didn't know how to back up, and we could not get the horse out of the trailer. It took us like 4 hours. So it's really important that your horse knows how to back up. You can either just kind of send the energy towards them, or you can get a hold here above the halter and ask them to back up. But this is your goal. Your goal is that your horse follows your body language. So walking, halting, backing up. No, he's not listening enough there. Walking, halting, backing up. Good boy. And I know this is just a very simple thing, but a lot of times you wait until you have a big problem. Like you're gonna wait until your horse steps on you or kicks you or you can't get them in the trailer. And I'm gonna tell you that spending the time with this simple exercise is gonna make a big difference. So if you're new to groundwork, if you need help developing your groundwork skills, definitely check out my Groundwork Essentials Masterclass. And part of that course includes office hours where you get to submit your videos so I can help you a little bit more one-on-one with your horse. But thanks for watching this video. I post a new video every single Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out the resources below. There's some other great things to help you out, and practice leading your horse. It seems simple, but it makes a huge difference. We all dream of having a wonderful connection and bond with our horses. But if you've ever been kicked, stepped on, bitten, or bucked off, you realize how far away and unattainable this dream can feel. Communication with your horse starts on the ground, and I'm going to show you how to develop a relationship based on trust and harmony with your horse. Develop these skills and you will become a confident leader. You will learn how to channel your horse's energy in any situation. I do groundwork with every single horse that I ride and train, even my Grand Prix horses. Inside Groundwork Essentials, I will teach you step-by-step exercises to incorporate into your daily routine. You will get all the support you need through our private Facebook group and video review sessions so that we can help you as you develop your groundwork skills. These seemingly simple exercises will radically transform your relationship with your horse so that you feel confident in any situation. You will be amazed what a little groundwork can do to change your entire relationship with your horse. Simply click the link below and get instant access to the course.